On the Jeremy Kyle show this morning, there was a lady called Caroline. Now, I don't know if anybody saw it, but she was one of the, well, I say one of the luckier victims, if there's such a thing, of Fred and Rose West. And I only say luckier because she's one of the ones that lived, and many didn't. But she went through a horrific ordeal at the hands of these people, and that by her own admission, it still causes her problems now because of the abuse. Many years later, she's got intimacy issues. There was also a man on this show who'd witnessed his dad killing his mum at the age of 8. Obviously something like that is going to have a devastating effect on a person. Now these are just 2 examples of people suffering because of the cruel actions of others, and they're quite extreme ones too. But there are a lot of damaged people with hurts and past traumas who hide them away because they don't know how to deal with them, and they don't know how to face them or don't want to face them. Now Jeremy says to some of his guests, not the ones today who are really sort of, being brave and speaking out against what happened to them, but ones he feels that are perhaps wallowing a little bit in self-pity, to stop using the past as an excuse for their present behaviour, draw a line in the sand and move on. And to be fair, this show does offer help, things like counselling or boot camps for troubled teens. I mean, in some cases they may even do everything that's humanly possible to help a person. But if we're born-again Christians, then we know someone who can do more than that. In fact, more than any top doctors or counsellors or anyone else, and that's Jesus. He offers help to the traumatised and hurting too. But he can do far beyond what any human being can. And if his Spirit is in us, then we can pray for the hurting too, and we can see results because the Holy Spirit will touch them in response to our prayers. We can be instrumental, in fact, in bringing the healing power of God to others. Now, if you know him, then you already know what he's done for you. You know what his touch on your life can do. And if you still need help in getting over something, then you can ask him and know that as you go through it with him, he'll help you. But also be aware that in this world there are many hurting, and while we've got an answer, those outside of Christ don't have one. They've got doctors, they've got specialists and the like, but that's it. When they fail, there's no hope. Or perhaps they'll turn to occult healers who will offer them a counterfeit healing that masks the problem and just brings new ones. They'll end up in spiritual bondage. Now, those without Christ feel helpless. When some disaster happens, or when someone they love is in torment, they feel helpless. They don't know what to do. But we don't have to be that way. We can offer real hope and real help to these people. This world so badly needs Jesus and people who will reach out to others in his name, because he's the one that has the answer. No matter what you've been through, Jesus can help.